Need a plumber? Call the pros.
How long can a sump pump run continuously? A sump pump that keeps running is not always a sign that something is wrong, but knowing when extended operation is normal can help you recognize when your system needs attention. During heavy rainfall, flooding, or periods of high groundwater, a sump pump may run for hours at a time to remove water as fast as it enters the basin. As long as water is actively filling the pit, extended operation is normal as the pump works to keep up with incoming water and prevent your basement or crawl space from flooding. Continuous operation can be especially noticeable during a storm or after an extended period of rainfall. As water collects around the home, it may continue flowing into the sump basin. The pump must then keep removing that water to prevent the basin from overflowing. If water is entering the basin at a steady rate, the pump may run for a long period without stopping. In this situation, the extended runtime may simply mean that the system is responding to excess water as intended. The important factor is whether the sump pump stops after the excess water has been removed and the water level in the basin has returned to normal. Once the water level drops, the float switch should signal the pump to stop. If the pump shuts off normally, the extended operation during heavy rain may not be a cause for concern. However, if it continues running after water levels have returned to normal, it may indicate an issue such as a stuck float switch, high groundwater, a discharge line problem, or another plumbing concern. A pump that continues operating when there is little or no water in the basin may experience unnecessary wear. A stuck float switch can cause the sump pump to keep running because the switch may remain in the position that tells the pump water is still present. Even after the water level drops, the pump may continue operating if the float switch does not move back into its normal position. High groundwater can also cause extended operation. Even when rainfall has slowed or stopped, groundwater may continue entering the sump basin. In that situation, the pump may appear to be running constantly because it is repeatedly removing incoming water. A discharge line problem may also contribute to continuous operation. If there is a problem with the line carrying water away, the system may have difficulty discharging water, causing the pump to run longer than expected. Another plumbing concern could also be responsible. Identifying what is happening within the system is important to prevent unnecessary wear. Homeowners should pay attention to whether the pump is operating during heavy rainfall or continuing long after conditions have returned to normal. For homeowners in Pflugerville, understanding why a sump pump is running continuously can help protect your home and ensure the system is ready for future storms. Monitoring the system during periods of heavy rainfall and checking whether it stops after water levels return to normal can help homeowners recognize when professional attention may be appropriate. If you have concerns about a continuously running sump pump or need professional plumbing services, Plum Pros can inspect your system, identify the cause, and recommend appropriate plumbing solutions.
Plum Pros. Need a plumber? Call the pros.